This is going to be a short one, as we're only going to scaffold out our movie component, our movie page, with the different element components that we need for this one. Much of the work we do with our individual movie page are the same that we did with the home component. So there are only going to be a few different things we're doing here. So just see it like good repetition, and please don't jump through anything or copy and paste, because as I said before, I think it's a really good idea to just write all the code in the beginning when you're learning something, even if it's boring at the time, because you'll learn much faster. So let's get on with it. What do we need in our movie page, in our movie component? First, we need to import some things as we did before, as we always do in our components. First, we import the API URL and the API key, because we're going to need them when we fetch movie data. So we import them from API URL, API key, just as before, from //config, like this. Then we're going to create a navigation component. Import navigation from /elements /navigation and navigation. We haven't created this one yet, but we'll do that soon. We're going to need, if we look at the app, we're going to need some kind of component to show the info about the movie, and that's the one that's called movie info. And then we also have like a widget here. It's an info bar that we'll call movie info bar, and then we need a grid and some actors for this one. So we'll import the movie info from elements, movie info and movie info. Then we import our movie info bar from /elements, movie info bar and movie info bar. What else do we need? We need our grid. So we import our for-call grid from /elements, for-call grid and for-call grid. Then we have an actor component. Import actor from /elements, actor/actor, like so. And we also need our spinner, or loading spinner, and we import that from /elements, spinner/spinner. And lastly, we have our CSS also. So we import that one from /movie.css, like so. And this is all the imports we need to do for this one. So we can start creating empty components for the ones we've imported here. So we'll start with the navigation, as this is first. We go into our navigation folder and we create a new file that we call navigation.js. And as usual, we start by import React from React. We're going to need the link from the React router DOM for this one. So we import the link from React router DOM. And we import our CSS. That is called navigation.css. And we create a functional component for this one called navigation. We're going to receive some props, so we put that into the parentheses in the arrow function. And for now, we're just returning a div with navigation. We export it, export default navigation. Next, we're going to create our movie info component. So we go to our movie info folder and create a new file called movieinfo.js. We import React from React. We're also going to need the image base URL, the poster size, and the backdrop size for this one, as we're going to show the image here. So we import image base URL, poster size, and backdrop size, like this. And we grab them from // // and config. There you have it. We are going to need Font Awesome for this one, as we're going to show Font Awesome icons. So we import Font Awesome from React Font Awesome. And we're going to need a movie thumb also. So we import movie thumb from // movie thumb and movie thumb. And lastly, we import our CSS file for this one as well. Movieinfo.css, like so. And we create a functional component yet again. We are going to receive props, so we put that into the parentheses in the arrow function. And for now, we just return, as usual, a div that is called movieinfo. And we export it. All right. Next, we're going to create the movie info bar. So we go into the movie info bar folder and create a new file that's called movieinfobar.js. And I'm sure you know this one by now. We import React from React. We import Font Awesome for this one also, as we're going to need icons from Font Awesome, from React Font Awesome. And for this one, we're going to use the functions, the helper functions that I pre-made for you. That's called calc time and convert money. So we'll import these ones as well. And we do that by writing import, curly braces, calc time and convert money from // and helpers.js, like so. And lastly, we import our CSS file as well. Movieinfobar.css. And we create a functional component, movieinfobar. We are going to receive props for this one as well. So we write that in the parentheses. And we return, you guessed it, just a div for now with movieinfobar inside it. We export default our movie info bar, like so. What else do we need? Well, we can check our movie component. We have our navigation, movie info bar. We need our four-color grid and actor and spinner. So the four-color grid and the spinner are already finished, so we have to create our actor component. So we'll go into our actor folder and create a new file called actor.js. And we import React from React. We need an image base URL for this one, so we import the image base URL from // config. And we import the CSS for this one as well, called actor.css. And lastly, we create a functional component, actor, that is going to receive props. And we do an arrow function. We return a div with actor inside it. And we export this one as well, like so. We go back to our movie component and we can just put them here for now so we know the structure of the component. First, we can just create this class name that is called RMDB movie for the wrapper div. Then we're going to have our navigation component We have our movie info component. We have our movie info bar component. Then we have our for call grid. And lastly, we have our spinner. Like so. And this is pretty much it for this video. So in the next one, we'll start building these components, and we're on our way to creating our movie component or movie page for the individual movies. See you then.